I know I'm late to the party, but what the heck, Microsoft? Okay, okay. Let's get this straight, guys. This is really not good, and we need to talk about this. This is uh, Jeffy. If you're watching this, uh, let's talk. Well, we're already discussing this on our Discord, so it should be fine. But right now, we gotta focus on something. Okay, first of all, what the heck is going on with Microsoft right now? What kind of decisions are those people making right now? Because this is just beyond stupid. This is just beyond stupid right now. I'm not gonna try with the hands right now. At this point in time, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Because the thing is, we don't know how to do this thing. The video game preservation thing is a different can of worms right now. But I'm gonna link those I'm gonna start doing some linkings and on for this video's description, obviously, because well, we're gonna need that. Frame rate is just not good with this camera, but oh well. All right, I didn't. I I really need. I really wanted to make something. I don't know what got me to make this video exactly. I should have just not done this, but here I am recording. The 4 game studios were shut down, in all because they didn't get to those very big numbers. They did get big numbers, which is a big success, but not the success Microsoft was looking for. And don't direct your hate to Phil Spencer, because a lot of people, because I believe he's just trying his best at this point, and I'm pretty sure he's kind of confused at this news as well, because oh good god. At, but everybody has been covering this topic. Well, the people have I've been seeing covering this topic right now, being YongYea, Mutahar from Some Ordinary Gamer. Even though I haven't started watching that video, even though I haven't seen the whole video yet, and a bunch of others. I can't remember. Oh, Arlo's actually talking about that too. Remember Arlo? That Nintendo YouTuber? He's talking about that on Arlo Topic. Topic Arlo? It's one of his other YouTube channels. Oh dear God. Oh, now I remember Midnight. Midnight was also talking about that, and yeah, that is not really good at all. And guess what? I just recently this year started playing Mighty Doom, and guess what game studio that game was a part of? Alpha Dog, which was just shut down, and now I won't be able to play it. Period. And the Fallout skins and events just came out. What the fuck is going on at Microsoft? This is stupid. And then I said that these executives and shareholders are just like a disease at this point, and I'm going to be inclined to agree with him. Because of one thing, this is beyond dumb. That is not how realistically a business makes money. Because Microsoft is $1 billion corporation. No, I made a mistake. Microsoft is a $1 trillion corporation right now, and they don't actually have the funds to actually keep those game studios up. I call bullshit on that. Seriously, what is going on? The game industry needs to get its shit together. The only other developers that seem to actually, take this very seriously with the video game industry when it comes to passion and, making games out of heart are indie games. And right And there are a lot of good indie games. If this is not a good time to support indie games, I don't know what is. But either way, this is really not going good. Oh my god. This is why there's a lot of people who are anti-corpo. This is one of the many problems. And while in the cyberpunk universe, the corpos are have the corpo problem is affects other regions other than gaming. It affects a lot of aspects in that dystopian futuristic world. But this is one of the problems that people don't want to face. Because giving corporations too much power, it makes sense because if the corporation is all about trying to make growth and trying to make that sweet moolah, what's the point? Yes, yes, I agree. If you are starting a business, you have to make money. That's how, and you should be able to grow. But growth shouldn't be all that important. Period. I doubt this video is gonna get many views. I mean, I'm always thinking like right now about that, thinking about the numbers because I'm looking at my TV right now with on the YouTube app through the Xbox and seeing that SomeOrdinaryGamers has 347,000 views. I would even be lucky if it would be an extraordinary amount of luck as a miracle for this video to actually reach somewhere around those numbers. Midnight's video on this topic is reaching 4.3 thousand views. YongYea's what the actual fuck Microsoft Part 2 is 214,000 views. I can't remember. Oh, okay. On TopicArlo, he has 53,000 views on this one. This is getting out of hand. Okay, the first part of YongYea of YongYea's coverage on this thing is 239,000 views. What I'm trying to get at, guys, is that I doubt this will get this big, but at this point, I'm just gonna have to try to join in because because I want to vent out actually. This is not a good thing for the game industry. There are going to be layers of hope, but right now, if Microsoft, like YongYea said, they've majorly shot themselves in the foot and the leg somewhere that is very vital. And we don't know how Microsoft's going to how Xbox is going to recover from this. The, if you got obviously a lot of people are pissed at this point because of those acquisitions, and now these studios can be shut down at any time if their games don't perform don't sell a certain number. Like even if they do sell successful numbers, but it's still not enough for their studios to be saved. Yeah, that is not. Yeah, in my opinion, if I was running a business, if I wouldn't do that at all. But because, like Midnight said in his video that I just watched, a lot of game companies used to take risks, and in a business, you do have to take some amount of risks if you want to stay competitive. And and I should have researched this topic more, but the point I'm trying to get at is now because but if you guys have been keeping up with me recently, I've been playing the DLC for the Evil Within 1 for the Executioner, a game that was made by Tango Games, and which also produced Ghostwire Tokyo, a game which I played and completed. And guess what? If you guys don't know the news, I'll say this. Tango Games was one of those studios at Bethesda that was shut down. Like, now we're not gonna get an Evil Within 3. And here's the kicker! Tango Games were working on a sequel to Hi-Fi Rush when they got shut down. Unbelievable. They were in talks. And Redfall, being made by Arkane Studios, was made, the ones who made the Dishonored games, and Prey, and I'm not, no, I'm not talking about you know which Prey I'm talking about, the more modern one, the more modern Prey game, not the original id Software title. But that game is good too. I really, really like it. I wish the sequel came out. Period. But what we got is what we got. Either way, now there's not going to be any more sequels from them, and they were actually going to, give, Redfall an offline mode for an update and give it DLC. But now that's not going to happen, which means once the servers go down on Redfall, you can't play it anymore unless you find a way to hack into it or something like that. Okay, I don't know how this kind of thing works. But I know that even if an online game goes down if its servers get shut down, someone can still find a way to get it to work again. It is possible. You just need the server data or something like that, or just need to go through a few bypasses or something like that. I don't know how that works, but at least that saves the game and we can preserve them. The game industry is not in a very good place right now, and we gotta do something about this. I mean, and 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 this is coming off of the fiasco with what happened with The Crew. Which, if you guys don't know about this, Ubisoft actually just shut down the original Crew on Xbox. They shut down the servers, and since it's an online only game, you can't actually play the game anymore. And they're actually trying to push. And I don't know if this was actually just a flavor text in those on those videos thumbnails, but on the names of the videos, but they gave me the impression that they're also trying to remove copies that were installed of the Crew that were installed on people's systems, which reminds me of the PT situation when it came to Konami. Ugh. This, and people are trying to preserve that game. But the good news about this is that since Ubisoft is a French company, which has very strong pro-consumer laws, we have a chance to actually change that kind of thing when it comes to those online-only games. Where all those games if they have online features or not, should always have a offline mode. Period. That is really this. A lot of people are very mad, and rightfully so. Like, who the hell does that? Good God. This is just I don't know what else to say. This is this is unbelievable on so many levels. This is disappointing on so many levels. Because there are good games from those companies. And now I'm really worried about the other companies under the Xbox name. Specifically, Double Fine Studios. I haven't played the VR Psychonauts game, but I do want to get it. But I played 1 and 2. And now I'm gonna have to worry about those studios getting shut down next. Because what? And guess what? Remember Rareware, where people thought that Microsoft killed off Rareware when they first acquisitioned it or something like that, or with the few games they released or something like that under the name. Well, guess what? Rareware might actually be on the chopping block and be killed off for good if their next game doesn't perform well. Well, I have a thing it might perform well, but not well enough in Microsoft's eyes. Like what? There are a lot of game studios that are on there that I like that make very good games, and they're in danger. And Tango Games is now gone. Which I haven't played enough of their games. Right now I only have played two. That being my first Tango game I think I played was actually Ghostwire Tokyo, but it actually could have been the first Evil Within, which was made by Shinji Mikami. Yes, this is really stupid. Like, what are we gonna do? Microsoft, what is going on? What is it gonna take for you to get it through your fucking exactly the skulls and shareholder skulls that this is not why we buy video games? This is not okay. This is not why we buy video games. That I'm thinking about it. That what I just said didn't make what that sentence I just said didn't make any sense. I'm not that angry at it, but I am frustrated because Xbox acquisitions of this maybe maybe there was a good reason why Adam Conover said that the FTC would be good if the FTC actually stopped them from buying Activision, Blizzard Activision. Putting it under their umbrella. But at the same time, if that didn't happen, we would have gotten Bobby Kotick would not have left, I think. And if Bobby Kotick is watching this, go feck yourself. Garbage human being, seriously. At least that's one of the good things. But with those acquisitions, and this is one of the main problems with a monopoly. Oh boy. So, what do we do now? Well, the game studios actually want to make sure they don't go under. You might want your people are now gonna have to be more incentivized to buy the games that from all those developers, which is I don't think is that no matter what, it's not. I don't think it's gonna save them those those companies if they don't perform well, and I'm worried about Rare and Rare's Games, which is now under the initiative's control, which is working on the Perfect Dark reboot. Well, guess what? There's been a delay because of that stuff. There's been a lot of delays on certain games. Oh, coupled with all the layoffs and all that stuff, this is not looking like the best decade for gaming right now. Or maybe it is. I don't. This year doesn't look like it's starting off good, isn't it? Because you know, Microsoft. You wanna know why Nintendo is still doing good right now? Because they don't pull off bullshit like that. I don't know if I should be comparing that, but I'm trying to name off an example for a successful video game company right now. And Baldur's Gate 3, that was a good I haven't played that game, but I want to get that game and play it myself because it's such a good because I heard it's so many good things about it, and I want to get it. But I was like smiling through this mask when doing this. Uh, it just looks like I'm actually angry, even though this is back on topic. This is not good for the gaming industry. Period. I agree with those people. We got it. This shouldn't be happening. Period. The gaming industry needs more better regulations, and it shouldn't be such a cutthroat business. Well, I don't. I don't know what we don't. What do we do about this situation? After this is, I'm. I'm gonna get done uploading this. I'm actually gonna upload this while I'm doing VR, so I can get my exercise in. But for now, and then after VR, and if the video is completely uploaded, obviously by the time, I'm gonna link my video in the Discord to those people. I'm gonna put links in the description so you can support, stopkillinggames.com, because, well, that's the only petition I know. But there are going to but I'm gonna but for those who didn't see those videos and this is your first time on this topic, I'll leave links to the videos I watched below in the description as well. I'm just done talking. I just want to get this video done with before it gets too long. I'm done with this topic now. I somehow feel like I have more to say, but I don't have time. Either way, if you guys like this video, leave a like. If not, dislike as usual. And if you're new to the channel, why not subscribe for more of my content? But for now, this is Timothy the Motherfucking Monster, signing out. Peace out, everybody. Oh boy, oh boy.